Hey guys, welcome back to the backlog. It's your man, the obsessive compulsive buying addict himself, Frozen Breeze. And I'm here once again to start off another playthrough, one that's not going to make much sense if you only ever watch my channel and have never played a video game before, ever. But you know, that's a very large percentage of my population. So you know, I gotta explain it anyway. Either way, we're here playing one of the biggest, and I mean biggest, cash cows in all of video gaming. We're here playing the Toys to Life creation itself, Skylanders. Oh boy, my history with it is quite prolific. You may not know this because I've never actually played any of his games on the channel. But, you know, me and Spyro go really far back. Like, Spyro is definitely one of my favorite series of all time, and that's going to tell you where I came from like, the Skylanders angle. But either way, Spyro is probably one of my favorite PlayStation mascots, up there with, like, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Nathan Drake, I guess. Fucking Cole McGrath. A lot of really cool PlayStation quote-unquote mascots, or just like platformers on the platforms. And you know, Spyro has always been one of my favorite ever since I was a little kid. Because when I was growing up, the first video game system I ever played was the PS1. Because my dad had a PS1 and he had Crash Team Racing on it and Crash 3 Warped on it. And you know, I was like, man, Crash is cool. Then again, I'm like 4 to 3 years old, or I have no clue how old. That's like how long ago it was. That, you know, my favorite part of Crash Team Racing was just looking in the garage so you can choose all your characters for the story mode. And I didn't even know how to get there until I was much older. But like, the PlayStation 1 was my first console I ever played. So when I learned that there was like another 3D platformer just like Crash, or at least a little bit similar to Crash, I was like, you know, I want to check it out. And Spyro became one of my favorite video game series of all time. Now, what does that have to do with this game? And also, here's another piece of lore, backlog lore. Spyro was going to be one of my almost was my first playthrough on the backlog. I didn't know what I was going to do with the backlog at the very beginning. I didn't know if I wanted it to be non-commentary and just being uploads of gameplay and such. But in the end, it became a commentated kind of Let's Play thing. But originally, it was supposed to be no talking, just the game itself, just pure data. Just pure video, pure nothing. You just see the game being played, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to upload it to YouTube. And I played the original Spyro, but I didn't really like how it was coming out because I was recording it in a really weird way. So I decided to, you know, stop for a bit. And in the end, Sonic Adventure 1 became the first playthrough on the backlog. Now, I don't know why I've never gone back to Spyro. I think I've just never wrapped back around to, like, you know, wanting to do Spyro in the end. I've had feelings of wanting to do it, but I've never actually executed upon it. And, well, we're in something that is adjacent in a way. I really wanted to play Spyro 1 before I ever got to Skylanders, at least Spyro 1, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Either way, when I was growing up, the only Spyro games that existed that were coming out during when I was a big fan was the Legend of Spyro series, and a lot of people really don't like those. I'm kind of like the outlier. I really like the first and third Legend of Spyro games. So it's like, I'm just kind of a weird guy. I just like Spyro in any way you can get him. But in the end, after a while, after The Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon, there was no Spyro games for a very long time. So when one just shows up like on trailers, it's Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. I was like, hell yeah, new Spyro game? I get it. Well, it's a different beast entirely. Skylanders, as you probably should know if you know anything about video games, is one of the biggest, or what was one of the biggest media empires ever created by Activision. It is what created Amiibo. Amiibo exists because of these little things. What are Skylanders? Well, they're little fucking action figures. There's no action. they're just little figures that you could place on like this, well, they called it the Portal of Power, but it is literally just an NFC card reader, and there's NFC chips in the bottom of each and every Skylander, and it just reads the chips. But you know, when you're a kid, when you're like 11 or something, you're like, oh, I placed the thingy on the thingy, and it showed up in the game, and that was pretty fucking cool. And Activision, I think I said something completely different. Activision made a lot of money on this, like billions of dollars, selling these figures. And as a kid, like, I wasn't too disappointed about it, because I was like, man, these figures look cool. It plays nothing like Spyro, but it's like, I'm still having fun. And as I got older, I got a little chip. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I got a little chip on my shoulder. I was like, man, I hate Skylanders for ruining Spyro. And then over time, Spyro came out with the Reignited trilogy. And while Spyro's not going to be back, I don't believe anytime soon, there still could be an event where Spyro games are still made. So as the years have gone on, I've really softened to Skylanders. I've kind of, you know, felt like, it was definitely a cash grab. They definitely used Spyro's name for no reason. But hell, these weren't horrible games. It's pretty much, to describe Skylanders, it's like not a hack and slash. It's a beat 'em up. Literally, it is just a 3D beat 'em up. But, you know, have I ever played a beat 'em up on the channel before? Not to my knowledge as a full game, but either way, I wanted to try and play out Skylanders because, like, you know, it was a big part of my childhood. I collected a lot of figures for it when I was a kid, and I've got an entire, like, carrying case right next to me full of, like, all those figures I had when I was a kid. And the funniest thing is, you know, just like how I buy uncontrollable amounts of Digimon cards, I decided it would be a great idea to buy every single figure from the first game. So now I have every single figure from the first game because I wanted to have them all for this playthrough. So this playthrough costs a lot of money. But either way, I really wanted to do this just because, I don't know, I was feeling it in the Skylanders movie. Either way, we're playing Skylanders Spyro's Adventure first, which is the first game in the series. So enough of the 10-minute preamble of absolute fucking nothingness. Let's get into the fucking game. Let's go. Yes, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure uses an autosave feature. Also, we're playing this on PS3 because I played it on Wii when I first had it because I only had a Wii. And the Wii version's fine. It just doesn't look as nice. So, like, you know, I gotta go for the best quality. When you see this fucking disembodied head of Spyro, who doesn't really look like Spyro, please do not touch the power button. I think I'll just slam on it. No existing global save option found. Well, that fucking sucks. You better fix that. Anyway, as you can see, we've got Skyland Adventures, a battle mode, and an options mode. Now, Skyland Adventures, that's the story mode. Battle mode is something I didn't really play much when I was a kid. I didn't really have anybody else to play the game with, and if they wanted to play the game, they wanted to play the story mode. So it's like, I didn't give a shit about the battle mode. But I don't know if we'll even explore it. Either way, let's go into the options as we always do. We've got a controls menu that shows me how to do everything. An audio menu that I will never fuck with because I'm not on PC. And then I want to look at general. Visiting nicknames. Well, that's the only option they have. So either way, options are pretty much useless in this game. But either way, we're here to do the story. So we gotta do the story. Either way, we gotta listen to the epic story of the Skylanders. I like to call them the Skylanders because it's a really dumb story. I was helping, if you remember somebody else on the channel that I've played games with, Daichi. He was a foreign exchange student that was at my college that I hung out with for a year because he was an awesome dude. Well, there were some other foreign exchange students from Japan that I hung out with as well. And I went to, like, kind of like a tourist town in where I live. And I took them there. And, like, there was this random old lady who thought she knew something about Japanese. And all these girls were, like, because they all spoke pretty much perfect English. And she was just like, you like this? Ski? Daisuki? And they didn't understand what the fuck she meant. Because, like, you know, as foreigners, we hear anime and be like, ski means love. It's like, that's not proper grammar right there. So it's like, it's weird. They were confused. So instead of calling them Skylanders, I called them the Skilanders. So you better love these landers. Either way, enough preamble. Let's fucking go. Let us choose number 3. Why did I choose 3? I don't know. I just thought it would be funny.
Greetings, young Portal Master. I have been waiting for you. I am Eon, your guide in this world. But where are you, you may ask? This is Skylanders.
No.
An ancient world of wonder and mystery. For generations, the Portal Masters and the Skylanders kept peace and balance in this world, so that all creatures could thrive. Magic flows through everything here. Every rock, every tree, and every beast. But
You ever had a man
now
smell your
our
asshole?
world is in great danger. The darkness is spreading. Skylands needs your help. A great adventure awaits you, young Portal Master. I have sent my assistant Hugo to seek you out. We will speak again soon.
Don't look at me like that and go soon. Oh no, we gotta go find a key. I don't like those.
Wowzers, look at all these balloons leaving. Parking's gonna be a snap.
They're not just leaving, they're evacuating. Something is terribly wrong.
Oh, well, that explains the flying rocks.
Hey, Peter.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Just go on, Flynn. Get to higher ground. I'll meet you on the other side of town.
Rightio. Good luck, Hugo.
Peter. Chapter 1, Shattered Peter.
Master Eon said help would be coming. He said to be right here.
Coming.
First, the core explodes. Then, I start hearing voices. And now, I'm in the middle of a village being ripped apart by who knows what. Clearly, I am losing my mind.
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Yes, the guy named Flynn is voiced by Peter. I don't know the actor's name, but he's voiced by Joe from Family Guy. So, yeah, I didn't notice that until I was much older. Mostly because when I was playing this, I was too young to really understand, like, you know, how to watch Adult Swim and all that kind of shit. But either way, yeah, Flynn, actually, it's a really interesting, like, I don't know if it was meant to be a reference, but no videos about Skylanders ever talk about this. I think it's because mostly people who make Skylanders videos are more of, like, fans of Skylanders than they are fans of Spyro. But as a classic Spyro fan, I gotta dump in my lore. Flynn looks very... I've noticed that, like, since I started getting back into it more recently, he looks very, very, very similar to the balloonists from Spyro 1, who were the guys that let you move from world to world to world. You would meet them at the end of every world and be like, take me to the next place, and they're like, I need you to find me crack or something to get there. But it's like, I've never heard of anybody mention it. Maybe it's just because I've never heard of anybody on YouTube mention it, and it's kind of like a well-known thing. But, like, he looks very similar to the balloonist. He's literally called Finn the Balloonist. So it's like, I think it's supposed to be a reference to Spyro 1, but nobody's ever looked at it that way. Either way, as you can see, we need to put a Skylander on the Portal of Power. And, well, I gotta choose the titular hero.
Whoa! Spyro! You've returned! Master Eon was right! That means he did find another Portal Master to help us. I, of course, never doubted it for a second. I know that you are watching, oh great Portal Master. I am Hugo, and we have much to do.
No!
This village needs our help.
Fuck the village. I want to go away. Anyway, yeah, he said Spyro. That's the only time they'll ever mention Spyro by name. If you place, because Spyro was a part of the starter pack for the, like, console versions, and also there was a character called Gilgrunt, and then, Trigger Happy. I almost called him Happy Trigger. And, you know, all of them will be named in that opening scene, but if you place a random Skylander on, he'll just say Skylander, so. That's the only time Spyro is mentioned by name. So what a great adventure you get to go on, Spyro. Either way, we get to be weird, baldy, bulbous head-looking motherfucking Spyro, and well, it's not a horrible design, but it's not a good design. Either way, rescue the villagers. Fuck them. I want to run around in circles. Either way, you can't jump. Big sad. We're going to have to wait till that revolution gets implemented, but you do have 3 different attack buttons. You've got a X to do something, you got square to do something, circle doesn't do anything yet, and triangle is the action button. So, yeah, the controls are very basic, but then again, this game is made for babies, so that's just what we get for playing a baby game. Either way, we got Spyro. He looks like that. No, Hugo.
Oh dear. I'll meet you on the other side of the village. A balloon should be waiting for us there.
How can it be waiting for you if you're stuck here, fat ass? I don't think he thought about that. Either way, how does the Skylanders work? Well, like I said, it is a beat 'em up. You beat the fuck out of things. You don't really take much time out of that.
I, Eon, will help you.
Yeah,
Use your
Eon
Skylander
is
to
gonna
break
fucking
through
shit in our ear every
obstacles
5
and debris.
seconds. Either way, we gotta blow shit up because the Skylanders are greedy. We need to buy dead bunnies. I mean, hell, we could buy those.
We heard the Skylanders were all gone, but it's great to see you're here.
It's me,
That
Snuckles!
main road was destroyed, and now the townsfolk are all trapped inside. It's very dangerous. Taking down that wall seems like it might help. Maybe that old cannon will work.
Hey, it's me, Snuckles! I'm Chuckles' brother, but I'm a bitch! See, we got the three Knuckles brothers. We got Knuckles, who's a regular guy, Chuckles, who is a crackhead Wendy's working echidna. Then we got Snuckles, who is a mole, who sounds like this. It's me, Snuckles! Oh god, look at these things. No, you get back here, you piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you. You all deserve to die for looking like that. I wanna see where they go. Where the fuck you think you going? Wow, where you going, bitches? Nowhere, I guess. Alright, they're just gonna die here. Thank God. They're all just gonna die, and it's horrible. He's still ringing a bell. No one gives a shit. Snuckles died of, you know, I don't know, multiple narcotics. Somehow Chuckles is able to take crack every day of his life and still be alive, but Snuckles just isn't powerful enough. Oh, hello there, you.
Sure is
I-
good to have the Skylanders with us again.
Is that what Ike sounds like? Shit really went downhill after Path of Radiance. He fucking turned to a whatever that is, a dog.
Hey, you're a Skylander, aren't you? I
Rizzo.
didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Nah, Rizzo, I can't get you the fuck out of here. You gotta tell me why the fucking name's Rizzo. Rigatoni Rizzo. I can list up all the shit. Don't let him escape. You will not escape the tornado, Jimmy. You're going to die here. I will bully whatever these things are called. No. Okay, fine. I'll let you go. Why is red hair Splitty sitting here? He's just running away. He's like, I'll run towards danger. Oh, every level has 3 treasure chests. This Joker just... Morgana just screams into the air. He goes, treasure chest! Yes, treasure is very important here. Hello.
Something horrible is happening on the far side of the village.
Why is your name fucking Weeza? I think you, that's not something you should want to name yourself. I think you've got a medical condition if you're wheezing so much. I'm Weeza! God, I'm just gonna hyperventilate. I'm Weeza! Weeza, you're doing a horrible thing. The reason I launched that cannon again is just, look, I know a little bit of the secrets of the game. It's a pig. I don't like those. Just thought I'd let you know, I guess. I don't know if we'll try and go for 100% completion, but still, the legendary treasure. Treasure chest! me when Morgana screamed treasure chest for the 15th time. like, that just has a gun to my head. Yes, this is a very kid-friendly game. Too bad we're not a very kid-friendly
Will
YouTube.
need a key to open
I don't know how he's putting this key in here, but, you know, I don't remember Spyro using his telekinetic powers.
Oh, am I so glad the Skylanders are here. Hope there are more of you. We have a doodle of a problem here.
Okay.
See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay.
They don't look like it.
Blobbers over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
Dude, Blobbers is pretty legendary. You know, I love Blobbers. He can come to my wedding with me and Randomon. Hey, Blob. How you doing, Blobbers?
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't you?
No!
Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain, but pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
This man cannot move a turtle. I once accidentally had a glitch here where, you know how he was like banging on the turtle when we saw him from a distance? He would like, he didn't turn around to talk to me. The cutscene didn't work correctly. He kept on banging on the turtle while talking to me. And like, I got them all safe and he was still sitting there banging on nothing. So it was like, Blobbers, you are the unstoppable force. I love you, Blobbers. But, you know, you also have the name fucking Blobbers and we'll run into you. You deserve to get hurt. Yes, for some reason there are giant turtles that nobody can push but the Skylanders.
Open the gate.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Now go home to your blobby fellow. You got anything to say to me, Blobbers? Oh, bye, I guess. He moves that slow. And he is just a giant blob of fat. That fat fucking bastard. The fuck are those things? Are those moles or dogs of some kind? Dog moles?
Hey down there!
Hey, Peter.
Name's Flint. Hugo told me to meet you. Boy, you got here just in time.
Are you
I
sure?
can see what's causing this island to shatter. Come here and I'll show you.
I don't think I want to know.
Use those bounce pads. They're super springy.
Super springy. Anyway, I'm going to go this direction. Because there are many secrets in the game. You can push this turtle over here. You can go over here. Where you need to be able to spend money to go through holes.
You need a magic Skylander to unlock this gate.
Yes, there are eight elements. And you need at least one of each element in order to get all the cool shit in the game. But that means you gotta spend money to get all your shit. Oh god, there is a fucking living skeleton right there. That's scary. Can I just walk up the hill? Spyro walked up the hill and found this thing. Found this thing. You found a soul gem. Yeah, this is like where you get your circle move from. You have to find them in levels to unlock them and shit. Or no, this isn't your circle move, but like it's your super move and stuff like that. Like we found Chop Chops, which I did have as a kid, so we'll be seeing him. But get the cursed bone. Oh, we should probably watch the preview video because they're pretty cool. Oh no, he's got a sword. Look at him go. He's somehow alive. He is somehow alive. That's what I have to say, even though there's a lot of, like, you know, living fucking skeletons in fantasy. But, you know, Skylanders is based in reality. It's also based. You'll see why it's based. You'll see. Anyway, yeah. You get to put on hats. Yes, Spyro, wear the Viking hat. But as you can see, for some reason the game really likes you fucking with the right stick. That's because this game was originally meant for, what is it called? For Wii only. It was meant to be an exclusive, so all of these like right stick things were all just Wiimote waggles and stuff. In the end, Nintendo turned down the deal to go exclusive, which was a horrible idea on their part. And then it just ended up like they still need to do something with the motion controls, so they did that. Gotta get the story scroll. Tells me a story. Tell me a story.
While the shape and size of portals vary, under the control of a true portal master, these mystic devices can connect 2 points in space, dimension, and, if we are to believe ancient legends, even time. Portal Masters can then send Skylanders and magic to the other side.
Magic. Sorry, Mr. Bean, I can't let it go. Anyway, we gotta go talk to Joe. Hey, Beta, look at the
See
tornado.
that, Twister? It's a big one, all right, but I got an idea. What we're gonna do is... Whoa!
What we're gonna do is walk. Damn. Somehow that knocked me off. Even though it looked like styrofoam.
That was close. It's okay. You go on ahead, and I'll take her around and meet you back here later.
Okay then. I'm like, okay then.
You again.
Oh, he's back.
Thank goodness. I'd gladly escape this raging tornado, except these monster gates are in my way. Monsters always stake out their territory by putting up these gates. And these are particularly nasty little monsters, too. Hungry little chompies.
Me too, man. I
I'll
always
be on
am.
the safe side, thank you. It sure beats being on the chompy side, which is where you are. But don't worry, these gates will open once all of the monsters have been defeated. So all you have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there, and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
Fucking blobbers didn't help me. He's supposed to be the strongest man alive. He can't push turtles.
Use
Yes.
your attack
Yes,
buttons
this
to
is the
defeat the
gameplay. Watch the combat. Yay, I get to run into these things. Yeah, the combat is, I mean, it's not, you know, simplistically bad. It's just very simplistic. There is there's not much. Then again, we are just at the first part of the game, but still, it's, you know, it's not very complicated currently. Blobbers.
These are elemental gates. Behind these kinds of gates are some great treasures, but they can only be opened by a Skylander of the same element.
Man, I thought it could be opened with my cock. Either way, this is where the whole, you know, having multiple figures comes in. At least you get these 3 elements as part of the starter pack. I need to find his ass. I gotta chew through this bag real quick. Where the fuck is the one I like? I liked you. Now you're dead. There you go. Alright, Spyro, you've had a good run, but you gotta get off the fucking portal of penis. On. What did he say? He said he's coming! Pigeon. Anyway, now we're Gilgrunt, which is, for some reason, like, the developer's favorite character. It's really weird. I don't know why. He's cool and all. He's just, you know, kind of boring. Also, don't know how he showed up there, but that's okay. Either way, the name of the game is Destroy Everything You See for Money, because the money is all that matters to you, because you are the Skylander of Wall Street, of Sky Street. Either way, we gotta get ourselves a new hat. Whenever you see this box, you know there's a fucking hat. Pot. Wow, it gives me +2 armor and +2 elemental power. I don't know what that means, but I'll put pot. Yeah, the hats are really dumb. They do not look good. They phase through the model pretty damn easily. But then again, I guess it's funnier that way if it doesn't look right at all. It's like, man, I'm gonna wear pot. I'm gonna wear pot. I wish I could. Oh, I wish I could. Treasure chest! Morgana, can you please shut the fuck up for once in your life? I can't do the Morgana voice all that well. If we got Tyler here, oh boy, would he be able to do the Morgana voice. I mean, he is just Morgana in real life, but like, for some reason he does the voice really well. Oh yes. Bye-bye, Grill Gunt. You played a pivotal role for 5 seconds. We need the crackhead. Where is the crackhead? I gotta shovel through my bag of collectible figures to find the crackhead. There he is. Come out, local crackhead. And Second Amendment hero. Yes, the tech element, because he has a fucking gun. He has a gun. I mean, Activision can't stop but make games with guns. But then again, I am completely okay with it. But still, I'm just like, man, I don't know what man for, but either way. He's got a that. Very good. Very good. Now he looks like that. Now he looks like that. Why does he want to? I don't know. Either way, Skylanders, all the Skylanders in the first game. I have every single one of them now. Some were a little bit expensive, and some were a little bit confusing. So I hope to show them all off to show you, you know, how much money I've wasted. Because that's a good use of your money. Yes, I must eat the pretzel. All right, Blue Bow, what do you guys say?
Oh, the tornado! Wait! Hobbs's knee goiter! The Royal Babu Palace is completely gone. And, oh no, look! The royal family is trapped. You must save them.
But why? You ever just cry while a tornado's right behind you? You just cry while the tornado comes to murder you. It's like, yes, I always did, man. Fucking Trigger Happy is OP. I like how they're all just cowering in fear as a tornado sits very gently behind them. Like, the tornado doesn't give a single shit that they're there. He's just like, oh, man. Also, I guess they're called Mabus, because it's the Mabu Royal Palace. More like the Cock Palace. Starts crying uncontrollably. It's like, yes, Trigger Happy, you need to get all the money. Need money. More fucking Tom and Jerry the movie reference. It's the only reference I know how to do, babe. Fucking Tom and Jerry the movie, the original one where they talked. It's fucking weird. Anyway, you're free, random fuckheads. Talk.
Fuck you, Skylander!
Fuck you, Skylander. Okay. I guess we're just walking away from the tornado. Alright. Well, that worked. I guess we're just gonna leave it.
You did it! Thanks to you, all of the villagers managed to evacuate just in time.
But their homes will be destroyed forever!
This is only the beginning. There are reports of terrible disasters all throughout Skylands.
Gang
Well,
rapes.
there's gonna be another one if we don't get moving. That tornado is right on top of us.
Oh, right. We should get to safety. I'll explain everything on the way.
Get into the gang rape mobile. Trigger Happy's like, this seems like a good idea. And they fly away. They're like, fuck tornadoes. I don't know how a balloon is flying like this. Seems like it would be brought into the tornado. Either way, it will now eviscerate the entire area. You all lost your homes. And, yeah, that sucks. Anyway, bye. Some of those hot air balloons are about to get fucking struck by the debris, but whatever. Yay, I almost fully completed the level, except for I didn't clear it in 3 minutes. I cleared it in like 20 because I was talking too much. Man, I loved it, Duck.
For as long as anyone could remember, Skylands was protected by the wisest and most powerful beings of all, the Portal Masters. And the
They had big
greatest
noses.
among them was Master Eon. He and his Skylanders protected the core of light. For centuries, the core of light had enriched the world, holding at bay the darkness, the ultimate force behind all evil. But now, Eon was the last Portal Master, and growing weaker with age, he knew it was only a matter of time before the darkness would return.
Oh,
Master
no.
Eon, those clouds, is something wrong?
Have you ever known dark, boiling, ominous cloud to be a good thing, Hugo?
Yes. Yes.
Take your station, Hugo. Skylanders, the darkness has come. Prepare for battle.
I don't like it when it comes.
Behold, it is I, Chaos. Long have I waited for this day to take my revenge. Soon you will all bow down before me. Chaos. K-A-O-S.
Chaos. I might.
You don't know how to spell.
And what happened to your head? It looks ridiculous.
What?
My head is awesome, I tell you! Fear it! Fear my giant floating head!
See? I told you the head isn't scary enough.
Silence, Glumshanks! You're spoiling my evil mood.
You thought you had banished me to the Outlands? I, Chaos, have returned to destroy the core of light and rule Skylands as its emperor. And you are so old and weak now, Eon. There is nothing you can do about it.
I've told you before, Chaos. You and the Darkness have no power here.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that. Minion?
Skylanders!
Skylanders, get on my thing. Go fuck those weirdos. Go, Spyro. Good job, Jimmy. You turned them into fucking Skittles. I don't know. But yeah, Chaos is voiced by the guy who does Invader Zim. So, you know, that just happened. Yeah, I don't know. Chaos is not really funny. Kinda just dumb. So, I'm not gonna find that. I'm not gonna be super entertained other than it being stupid. You can't chop a tree when the tree chops you. Oh no. He doesn't have bullets, he shoots coins. Nut. Don't worry, we'll play as Nut Boy. Nut Boy genius. Nut.
Okay, I've worked it out. We're losing. Maybe we should go to Plan B.
No, Clumshanks. I have a much better idea. Initiate Plan Z!
It's his penis.
Not the core!
He's gonna cock slap the core. Wow, they all died.
Master Eon? Anyone? And that was the day the core of light was scattered to the far corners of the universe, and Skylands lost its greatest protectors. But there is more to their story. As the Skylanders were drawn farther and farther away from the magic of Skylands, they began to shrink until they reached your world, waiting for you to find them. And Master Eon, he survived the blast, but was changed. He became a spirit. Though without his body, he couldn't fight Chaos and the Darkness. But now we have you, young Portal Master.
Yeah, and they somehow ended up on eBay. They ended up on eBay and somehow got into my collection. They also just sat around in a bag for like 5 years, so... You know.
Thank the portals, we made it back in one piece. So as you can see, with our core of light destroyed, Skylands is in great danger. I'm sure that tornado was no accident. This is clearly the work of Chaos.
Chaos. Oh, that guy really grinds my gears. If you're taking down Chaos, you can count me in.
Glad to hear it, Flynn. Callie agreed to help too.
Callie? Ah, Callie. Well, I've heard some things about that gal. Interesting things. If she's involved in this, count me double in.
Splendid! When you're ready, go with Flynn to perilous pastures.
I'll prep the balloon for takeoff.
And if you bring back any more of those sheep, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah, Flynn is very horny. I just imagine, like, Joe Swanson walking up to Invader Sim and smashing the shit out of him because he's angry. That is the best way to think about this. Also, you can play with the D-pad. I did not know that. Either way, let's do something funny before we end the episode. You can do this tower, but you need these three fucks to do it. Don't worry, they got this. Go ahead and smash, and then you gotta pick up your shit. I wish you could just, you know, have multiple on the portal at the same time in order just to switch with them. But I guess the coolest thing about Skylanders is that you can play the entire story mode in co-op. I decided not to do that for this playthrough because Usually when I do co-op playthroughs, they take like a year to complete because it takes a while to like get everybody together for an entire thing. So instead I was just like, fuck it, let's just do it ourselves. You know, you can't trust anybody but nobody. Not even yourself. I'm getting a lot of money. Thanks for the money. I don't know why it was in here, but either way, the money is very important to us, especially this diamond. Diamond is unbreakable. No, the diamond is very breakable, and I will now sell it to buy crack. To buy crack. Exactly what we wanted. Give me the Chaos Emeralds. Or they could just be the Chaos Emeralds. They're just, you know, very dickish. But either way, yeah, this is the Skylanders. They love you. There's a small child I get to bully. You get to die. You get to die. You get to die. You get to die. You 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 die. I really want to beat the shit out of children, apparently. Wait, I've always known this. I've always known this. Either way, we're gonna have to end the episode here. So, next time on Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, I guess we're gonna go hang out with Joe Swanson and go find whoever the fuck Callie is. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Trey Lafari, Gray, Phoenix, Shell Bagon and Hummus, Darcy Lanfranco, Freddy, and Yuki. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!